You tell me going. Did this get set to her? All right, guys. Well, seems like every time we get to telling the truth, the freaking thing goes down. It's utterly amazing.
It's literally always when it starts getting.
But guys, once again, if they persecute you, if they persecuted him, they're going to persecute you. This is part of it. It's part of it. Back to back.
Let's do a quick audio check.
Yep.
8 for great. 0 for, I guess, for worst. The worst one.
How many people we have? Give me
49.
Crazy.
All right, guys. We'll share the stream again if you guys can.
Yeah, guys, please share the stream.
Let them know we're up, back, and running.
Is it going up?
Yep.
Hey, David, you kind of look like Kid Capri.
Kid Capri. Who's that?
No idea. Brother Gideon said that.
Gideon. I don't know if I should be offended or honored. Kid Capri.
Something that
Not a kid.
I think you showed me Deuteronomy. Leviticus.
Oh, this guy.
You just knew.
I think this guy is he's Palestinian, isn't he? Oh snap! We can't do. Can you look him up?
No, I don't know who he is. They're like, oh shit, I kind of do look like him.
Uh-oh. They can hear you. Okay, how many people we got going, guys? Where are we?
Yeah.
Where are we?
We are at, let's see. We are currently sitting at 53. That's good.
Okay, guys, let me get going here. So, and I can't even find the scripture I want to show you, but guys, let me read something to you. Guys, be very careful what you sign, okay? Everything we do is contract. From the police, all the statutes, all the codes are all contract. Wisconsin is a statutory state. That means they cannot do anything until you have given them permission or if you have signed your rights away. So yes, we are under the Constitution. But if you sign shit like this, you have no rights. This literally gives your right away. And then they try to make it seem like You need their permission. The fact that you even fill this shit out tells you that they're the head, that they're the king, and you're just a servant. They're the public servant. I don't need them. You don't need to get why do I need permission from a public servant? Bree needs my permission. I don't need her permission. Do you guys hear what I'm saying? So anytime you have to fill out a permit, it means you are the servant. And the government was made for the people, by the people. Let me give you an example of what I'm talking about. Let me give you an analogy. Jesus gave an analogy. Let me give you an analogy. Can you imagine? Imagine with me. You have a son, right? You lay with your woman, you conceive, she borns a son, a lad. Then he's, maybe year 1, year 2, you change his diaper, you feed him, you care for him, you make sure he has everything he needs. And then around the age of 7, all of a sudden, you give him a room. You say, son, this is your bedroom. You actually give him the room. Son, this is your room. I made it for you. Dad made this room for you. Right? All right. So then he gets around 8, 9, 10. Let's just say 10. Let's use 10. And all of a sudden, he locks his room. You guys know where I'm going with this?
Come on now.
Listen to this, people. And then all of a sudden, I'm trying to get in. He says, Dad, you need my permission to go into my room.
Huh?
And Nigeria said, hey. They will freaking flip. I need permission to go into my son's room that I made.
You created it?
I created you. I created the room. This whole room. And I need your permission, little boy. Ooh-wee. Does this make sense? I want to make sure. Is everybody following me on this?
Yes, they're listening.
So now, if I'm not mistaken, was not the government made for the people? By the people? And so now, why in the hell do we need to get permission from the very thing that was created for us?
Come on, brother.
Do you guys, this thing is just matter of fact, if you guys get it, turn to me to 1 Corinthians 11. Go to 1 Corinthians 11. 1 Corinthians 11. Can you go to first? Read. I just want you to read here. I want you to read something for me.
Yes, sir.
If I can find it, maybe I can.
11, what verse?
Okay. Start at verse 7.
Verse 7?
Yeah, verse 7. Actually, let me read verse 2, and then I'm going to have you read. It says right here, but I praise you, brothers, that you remember me all. Okay, verse 2 says, but I will have you know that the head of every man is... Finish. Come on.
Every man
is what?
Is Christ.
And the head of the woman is?
The man.
And the head of the Christ is?
Yah.
Yah. Okay. Now go to 7.
For a man indeed ought not to cover his head.
Why not?
For as much as he is the image and the glory of Elohim.
Is that said? So man is the image and glory of Elohim?
Yep.
How about the woman? What is she?
But the woman, whoa.
Woman. Did you just say but?
But.
So that means she's not the image and glory of Yah.
It says but.
But. Okay, keep reading.
But the woman is the glory of the man.
Woo, wait, keep reading.
For the man is not of the woman, but the woman of the man.
So the woman is of the man, but the woman is what's on? For the man is not of the woman, but the woman is of the man. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes, sir.
Okay, keep reading.
Neither was the man created for the woman.
Wait a minute. Did I just hear that the man was not created for the woman?
That's what it says.
Say that again. Read that again.
Neither was the man created for the woman.
So the man was not created for the woman. This government was not created for were we created for the government or the government created for us?
The government was created for us.
So government was created for us. By us. Right?
Yep.
Let me show you how effeminate our culture has become. The feminists, I'm going to show you how this is a matriarch society. Because everything that they're doing with marriages and this whole society is actually happening with the law. The fact that we are now submitting to a government that was created for us and by us, now we have to submit to it. But let's see what it says about the woman. Maybe women are different because we got this thing called equality, equal rights. Read.
But the woman for the man.
So let me hear this right. It says, neither was the man created for the woman.
Right.
But it says but in there again, right? But the woman for the man. Right?
Yep.
Now, let me just keep reading because I could stop there. But let me keep. For this cause ought the woman to leave her what? To have what?
For ought the woman to have power on her head because of the angels.
Because of the angels. And then it says, nevertheless, I'll let you guys keep reading. But here's what I want to show you here. The woman was created for the man. The man was not created for the woman.
That's right.
Just like we were not created for the government, but the government was created for us, the people. So now, why is it now we're acting like we were created for the government? Why do we act like we men are created for a woman, where we revolve our life around the woman and we acquiesce and capitulate to her feelings and emotions when we weren't even created for us? It is out of order, and it's a shame to our master, Jesus Christ.
Because we started making contracts.
We're making contracts.
That's what happened.
Do you guys see what's going on? We need to repent. We need to repent. So I want to show you something. So you got this government that wants me to contract with them and have this government that was created for me now to come underneath. Do you understand? Hell no, I don't understand. You guys see this stuff. This is biblical. Look at this. Here is what they say. Look at this. I'm going to read the purpose and intent for this statute. Here's the purpose. The purpose and intent for this chapter is to protect the public. Who the hell is the public?
I'm in the public.
Am I not the public? Aren't you the public? Who's the public? Thank you for protecting and serving the public. That's me. Okay, let's keep reading. The public interest. Okay. And to promote the general health, safety, and welfare of the village by establishing rules and permits and a permit process in order to hold special events on any property within the village so to address potential impacts. Let's hear it. On general public of special events, including without limitation, noises, light, dust. Are we going to create all this stuff?
Come on.
Traffic, parking. This sounds like a freaking stadium or something.
These are all commercial.
These are all commercial. Other public health, safety, and the welfare concerns. Further, for the purpose and intent of this chapter is to promote the economic welfare and general prosperity of the community by safeguarding and preserving property values by addressing potential impacts of special events. I got to read this to you. Look at this. It's called You see that right there? It says servability. I got to read this to you. Listen to this. It says, should any portion of this chapter that I just read be declared unconstitutional? Damn it, it's unconstitutional. I'm declaring it right now on the KGB live show. This shit is unconstitutional. I'm declaring it unconstitutional. Is it not?
Yes, sir. Yes, brother.
Is it? Thank you for honoring me. It says declared. It says declared unconstitutional or invalid by the courts of competent jurisdiction. The remainder of this chapter should not be affected.
Shout out to brother.
So I'm done. Thank you. I don't have to read this. I don't have to follow this stuff because this is unconstitutional. If I'm wrong, please guys put it in the chat. Tell me, did I missing something? Is this not a constitution?
Proof of claim.
What's the proof?
Proof of claim that you're a person.
Yeah, I'm not even a person.
Proof of claim that you're a company. Proof of claim.
This is my private property, and I'm having a private assembly. I'm assembling peacefully with my brethren and sisters. Can I not do that? When do I need to? I'm paying 40 grand a year for property tax. And now I got to get your permission? Are you kidding me? And I see all these other white folks in this community, they be having stuff and I don't see them getting no permit. And now I got to get a permit just because I'm following Jesus Christ? Just because now I'm part of a ministry that's really keeping the commandments of Yah? We know about laws. We have our own commandments and our own laws and our own statutes. And one of it is don't get permission to be a man. Do you guys hear what I'm saying? What do you think, David? Talk to me.
Hey, brother, I'm 100% in support of my fellow man. Because what was the part? I don't know if it's on that one or on the application where it talks about an out of the norm assembling or out of the norm. But this is not out of the norm. This is a religious assembly that we're coming together peaceably to come and worship the Most High Yah.
This is crazy. The Fifth Amendment says, nor be deprived of life, liberty, or property without due process of law. Where's the liberty? I got to get permission? I got to get permission from a servant, public servant.
Servant to the public.
So now I got to start getting permission from Bree too. Hey Bree, is it okay if can I go?
Maybe we should ask Gracie.
Is it okay for Pastor Dowd to come and visit?
Hey Gracie.
Hey,
is it okay if I go take it for a walk?
Oh, now you're comparing it to a dog. Oh shit. Yeah, guys,
like that one.
it's so backwards. You know what this remind me in the scriptures? It remind me, or maybe it's in the Apocrypha, where it talks about the man, the king, is riding on the is walking the horse, and the servant is on the horse. Is that where is that?
Prophecy, yeah.
Where is that? And is that Apocrypha or that's in?
I can find it.
Find it. I want to read this to you guys. This is really happening. Literally, you have the servant on the horse, and the king is walking the horse. It's like it's a role reversal. I mean, guys, I want to read a whole bunch, but
10:7.
Read it.
All right, it says. Let me get it.
It's crazy.
Ecclesiastes. This is in the Old
wrap it
Testament,
up here.
in the Tanakh.
Okay, read it.
Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 7. It says, I have seen... Well, let me read a little bit before.
Yeah.
There is an evil which I have seen under the sun.
Hold up. Evil that I have seen. So this is not a good thing. It's not good when you're submitting to your wife. It's not good when you're you're coming under the authority of the government that was made for you and by you. Go.
I have seen under the sun as an error which proceedeth from the ruler.
Wow.
Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place. I have seen servants upon horses.
Servants upon horses. Don't you see these public servants called police officers on horse and telling people what to do and pushing them around? Literally.
You do see them on horses. Actually.
Literally doing all this stuff to the public. Read.
And princes walking as servants upon the earth.
Prince walking as. Keyword. As. What?
As servants upon the earth.
As servant. So you got the servant who's real servant on the horse. And you got the prince walking the horse as a servant. That's what's happening right now. Yep. So guys, be very careful with these permits. When you get the read it. Understand you're asking permit. Maybe I can understand I was doing stuff in the public or whatever, doing business or commerce or stuff. This is a private assembly. This is a private event. This is my house. It will not be any traffic. Everything will be done on straightway praise land. Private property.
And a gated property.
And now I'm being told on a 12, guys, let me tell you how big this place is. We live on 18 acres. 18 acres. And I need to get permission to go deep into my acre to have an assembly in my private property.
What were they saying? They said if you're having food in the event.
Yeah, look at David talking music. Like David, some of the stuff here is off the chain. Let me read this and then I'll wrap up. Let me see. It says right here. Okay, let me read this stuff. It says denial or permit. Reason for denial or denial of special event permit may include, but not limited to, the event will disturb traffic within the village beyond reasonable practical solution. Is that going to happen?
Nope.
The event will create likelihood of endangering the public. Are we going to endanger the public? The event will interfere with the access of emergency vehicle.
Nope.
The length and location, the time, and the special event will cause undue hardship and excessive noise levels to an adjacent business or residence. The event will require a diversion of village resources that would be unreasonable to affect the maintenance of regular village service levels.
Nope.
The application contains incomplete, false information. The applicant failed to provide proof of insurance. Why do I got to show proof of insurance? This is my house. How about if I'm just going to pay for it because I got the money?
It doesn't matter.
Do you have to have proof of insurance
For an event.
for a house?
For a private assembly?
So the applicant,
It doesn't apply.
yeah, the requirement. He says that fails to agree to the indemnification requirement in this chapter. See, they want you to sign that you can't sue them. They don't want to be held liable. They don't want to be held liable. They want you to sign your right away.
We're not blocking any roads, yeah.
It says right here, the vendor fails to obtain proper permits required by the village. Inadequate provision for garbage and debris removal. Do we need anything? No. Inadequate provision for temporary restroom facilities. We have 22 toilets up in here.
You can shit all day if you want.
I got more toilets here than most people have in 2 or 3 houses. And now, inadequate? I know I'm adequate. Inadequate provision for parking. We got that. 18 acres.
Most people are flying in anyway.
The event conflict with another event in the area. Guys, this is the type of stuff that's going on. And here's how they break it down. Event classification. There's three classes of events. Class 1, 2, and 3. Each class has its own characteristics. And the event does not have to have all the characteristics in the classification. The village reserved the right to make the final determination on the event classification. You see how you're putting yourself under? By me signing this, I'm putting myself under these statutes. That's why I'm not going to sign it.
Of course not.
Class 1, $100. I have to pay $100 to get a Class 1 permit. And here's how you...
What?
If they determine I'm Class 1. If they determine I'm a Class 1, here's what a Class 1 is. The event has a large number of participant and spectator, approximately 200 or more people. How would they know? Are they going to come into my private property and start counting heads? Events is open and may attract interest from general population of the community surrounding areas. Nope. Usually involves closing the streets. You don't have to close the damn street. Keep it wide open. But my gates will be closed. May involve multiple events. Yeah. Class 2, $75. Class 2. Event is open to the public, but only of the interest of certain segments of the community. Runners, walkers, supporters, certain causes, bicyclists. We're not having any of these people. We're having a religious assembly for your own interpretation. These are godly people. Men of Yah. Am I right? Most athletic events, tournaments, may involve closing the streets. Are we going to be closing streets? Are we having tournaments? So we can't do the Hot Wheel. If we want to do the Hot Wheel, damn it, we need a permit for that too. If we're going to do the Hot Wheel, can you imagine that? All right, we have a Hot Wheel. It's a tournament. Do I need a permit for that too?
Maybe all the children need driver's license.
All the children now need driver's license to drive Hot Wheels.
And proof of insurance.
And proof of insurance and registration. Do we got to register that too? Because they have wheels? I mean, hey, Manny, you won't make it out here, bro. The way you be winning. You're going to have to... And then last, Class 3. Class 3 says this. It says, event is closed to the public and will only appeal to the members of a particular group or their guests. So this is the $50. Event may be a general interest of the open public, but only involves small number of people, approximately 50 people, and does not include closing the street. The permit application fee for this application only. The non-refundable and based upon staff time and adequate process application does not substitute the removed charges, fees outlined for the rest of the chapter.
We'll save you guys money. You won't have to worry.
You don't have to worry. I'm not filling it out. If you want to come here and that public
not
servant.
invited.
And
It's a private event.
And I was gonna even invite him, but I'm not inviting him anymore.
they're not invited.
And if you wanna find me. But I'm not filling this stuff out. It's ridiculous. Why am I gonna sign my rights away? You literally are telling me to sign my right, making it say I have to.
Service denied.
What's gonna happen? You're gonna arrest me? Man, I bet you they doing it because I'm dark skinned or something. It's gotta be. I don't know what's going on up here.
Because they hated
I've never experienced this before. But I know why. It's because I've been chosen. I was chosen from out of the world. When I was of the world, they loved me. I know how I lived in this community for 19 years. Never had an issue. Very well treated, respect, I thought, loved, all that stuff because I was of the world. As soon as the day that I had a dream and he chose me out of this world and I start keeping his commandments, all of a sudden hell broke loose and now everybody hates me. The same people. These are not different people. It's not like I'm in a different community. I still live in the same community, the same neighborhood, the same area. And now the very same people that once loved me now hates me. The same people I did love for now return evil back to me. I gotta be in the truth. Because I didn't experience this type of hate in Christianity.
We don't even bother these people.
Huh?
We don't even bother these people.
We don't even, guys, we
wanna be
mind
left
our
alone.
own business. We mind our own business.
No, we don't. We're not a business.
No, thank you. Let me take it back. We mind our own.
We're just
don't
obeying our Most High. He
Yes.
says, "Come together every Sabbath, holy
That's how we do it.
convocation."
And now I need permission. I need permission to assemble with the people of Yah. I'm not doing it. I'm standing up. Stand up with me in your prayers. And you guys are coming out here. There's not going to be a problem. We are perfectly fine. This is all talk. I think we probably only have 2 or 3 officers, so they may have to call Green Bay, De Pere. They're going to have to get all of the freaking SWAT team and everything coming out here. I don't know.
They're not invited.
I know.
They're not invited.
But they're not getting my permission. So anyway, guys, I wanted to talk about this. I got R. Kelly hating on me, Richardson Kelly, not R. Kelly the musician, but I got Richardson Kelly on me. I got now the Village of Hobart that I've been here for 19 years. Public servants telling me that I need a permit. I need their permission to have a meeting at my house.
So whose property is it? Whose property is this?
Last time I checked, it was mine. I'm the one that paid for it. My hard labor. I'm the one that built this house. I don't remember any of these people, these public servants, helping me to build this house.
If they decide to come, we will charge at the door because this is a private
Yeah,
event.
if you come, and you're
billing
gonna
you.
bring me a bill. I'm gonna have a bill for you too. I will bill you because I'm not.
It's a private event. You're
Yeah,
not invited.
yeah. So if you come and you trespass on my private property, I will bill you $1 million.
Require just compensation.
I need just compensation. You can't just come in
public
there
use of private
and use
property.
you can't use my private property for public use because according. Let me read this. Let me read the 5th. God, you can do this. They think I'm crazy. I'm gonna build. I'm gonna have the bill ready. It says no person. It says right here. It says and nor shall private property be taken for public use. If you come on here, public servant without my permission, without just compensation. Hey, you can come. You're more than welcome to come up on here and if you come, all I require is $1 million for each public servant. So if you have 2, that's $2 million. If that's 3, that's $3 million. And if you bring your vehicle in here, that's going to be another $1 million. So I will be charging $1 million per item. It could be you guys call yourself persons. So public servant, vehicles, I will be charging. Anything that comes on this private property, I'll charge you $1 million.
Because now they're using private property for commercial use.
Yeah.
We're not doing anything
No,
commercial.
we're not doing anything commercial. This is all private. So guys, I just want to share with you, man, the hate is real. The hate is real. You got people like Richardson Kelly getting on people for living a peaceable marriage. This is the most. Can I tell you something? The relationship I have with Bree is so beautiful. Does that mean it doesn't have challenges? No, it has its challenges. I'm training her. I gotta put. What did she say? She says you always in my ass. That's what she said. But she knows it's love. Because what did I tell you guys maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago? That Yah disciplines those who he loves. If I didn't love that woman, I wouldn't be on her. I would just say, you know something, I'm just going to just do my thing, just ignore her. No, I love her. I care about her as a sister before I think about her as a lover. She's my sister, and I want her to be in the kingdom. And so this is why she calls me master, because hey, I'm trying to follow the word. So anyway, I think that's all I want to share with you guys. It's crazy. I want to break down. Look up legal person. When you guys get a chance, look up what a legal person is. I'm not making this up, guys. All you gotta do is what a legal person is a legal context. Typically, is a person, ambiguous legal person, whether a human, non-human, not recognized as certain privileges and obligations. You see, you have to have obligations, not just privileges, but obligations, such as legal capacity to enter into contracts, sue, or be sued. However, the term legal person is ambiguous because it is often used in synonymous term that refers to non-human legal entities, specifically contradiction to natural person. It's a fictitious person. I mean, guys, go look this thing up, study. So don't go around saying, I come in person. I'll be there in person. You know what you just said? You're saying that you're coming there in a fictitious person's name. Yeah. These are the terms that they try to use to entrap you, to put you under their codes. So common law trumps statutes and codes. Remember that. So I'm going to stick to this Constitution, but more importantly, I'm going to stick to the word of Yah.
Exactly.
But damn it, let me read this one more time. Congress shall make no law respecting or establishing of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, abridging the freedom of speech. So even this stuff, they're going to give and say, oh, you can't say nothing on your YouTube. I have the freedom of speech. But that may be infringed upon. What is this? Or the press, or the right of the people to peacefully to assemble.
And just quick to throw this out there because we've looked it up. And just to clarify, according to the Constitution of Wisconsin, all land in Wisconsin is allodial.
Yep, it is. So guys, that's the.
But it could be quickly
can you
wrap
charge
up.
My phone? I think it's not charging.
Quickly wrap up, and you said something before we started that I don't necessarily know if you really touched on it too much. I mean, subjectively you might have, but real quick, tell everybody.
Hey, we're buffering.
Oh, we're buffering
Again?
Dang it.
What's happening?
I don't know.
Brother Weaver. What does that need to sound familiar?
It does sound familiar.